We're in the house. I know we've been
Amen.
missed. I missed going live. How have you been, Jamie?
I've been pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Still working on clearing blockages and moving forward into this next now. Surrounding myself with affirmation information that helps us grow
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
keep our eyes on the prize.
yes, yes, yes. I see. Yes. Thought I turned that down, but I guess I didn't. So, I too have been clearing blocks, and as usual, that's why I kind of been off the last few days. Um, Having to change my mindset. I had to change my mindset from the negative thoughts, and it actually worked, once it transpired.
Really? What'd you do to do your reset?
I just stood in my faith and kept speaking it out, positivity. That's what I
Good,
did.
good.
And before I knew it, all kind of phone calls from everywhere was just coming in, and it's like, what'd you say? You needed answers? Here. People I haven't talked to in years.
Good,
Hello?
good.
Hi. It just out of the sky, literally out of the sky. Is like it to me, it was like the universe, my ancestors were saying, hey, Tiffany, you keep talking about this block removal and speaking out positive affirmations.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to practice what you preach? Or are you going to let this go by the wayside? Because if you let it go by the wayside, you already know it's not going to happen. The only for sure way to fail is by not trying.
That's right.
And I got out my own way and I spoke out the positive, and I did the steps that I had to do to make sure that my mindset was, this is what needs to happen. I got out my own way. I didn't try to control anything either. Meaning,
Good.
I let it, like I said, when my phone rang and it was people I haven't talked to in years, I answered because I didn't know where these answers were going to come from. I
Right.
didn't know. And considering I even woke up today saying today's going to be a good day, I'm going to get the answers that I need. And sure, lo and behold, this is what starts happening. And I've been speaking this out. And yeah, I didn't leave out today. I ain't left outside. I mean, I did go outside because I had to do my little ritualistic things, but I didn't go outside. I didn't go out
You
to,
guys got snow?
we got well, we got lingering snow right
Okay.
now, but we've got cold. Hey, 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 who's in here? I don't even know who's in here. We got two people in here watching. Hey, it might be
Welcome,
me and you.
welcome.
But yeah, so I'm really excited. And you know what? This happiness that I'm on right now, I'm gonna keep riding on it. I know there may be boulders thrown at me, but I'm not gonna let that get me down.
Mhm.
And one thing about it, I'm not gonna expect it,
I'm
but
so
I already have in my mind what I'll do in case. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I'm trying to be as proactive as possible.
Well, that's similar to myself. I realized it again, and this is a repeat because it is a repeat because everything is still going on.
Right.
Nothing's changed from the last time we spoke in our world and our society. So everybody's going through some ish,
Hmm.
and I'm not alone in that. Um, I understand then when I'm encountering somebody outside of me and they have a issue, it doesn't have to become mine. You
Right.
know, that was my making peace. What do I okay, uh, things that don't sit well with me, I don't have to be seated at. I don't
Mhm.
have to be in attendance to. I don't have to be a party to it. I can actually say, no, that ain't my vibe, you know?
Right.
Try to teach indirectly, how to be malleable, but everyone is not, everyone, some people, you just got to let them be where they at. You got to let them roll how they roll.
Because they want
And,
to
and
be there.
understand,
They wanna be the victim. They want someone to be like, "Oh, poor baby.
or,
Oh."
or, or the demon, sometimes it's the demon and you,
Yeah,
why are you here? Okay, woo, that's your thing. I don't want to I don't want to be a party to that,
because
it,
they wanna be in that negativity.
right,
Right,
right, right,
exactly. And,
right, right. So
I
I
told
teach
people,
yourself away. Learn how to excuse yourself because you
yeah,
don't have to become someone else's currency, frequency, vibration.
mm-mm.
You don't have to, and we don't have to allow another currency, frequency, vibration to disrupt ours.
Right, most definitely, most definitely. And you know what? And I'm also learning as a life coach, I can still extend my hand of help without absorbing what's going on. And I don't know if that makes sense to others. It makes sense to me. So I'll try to explain it the best way I can. Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much I don't get emotionally invested. My thing is like I'll tell people up front, oh, I can only want to help you as much as you want to help yourself, but I'm not going to do any more. Okay. So I give you what I do as a life coach. I'm giving you the tools basically to help yourself. Now, if you're not helping yourself, then you know what? Nothing I can do. And love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
you're not going to get your hooks into me and bring me down with you because that's what happens when you let energy vampires suck your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Kaboom.
There's supposed to be a even exchange of energy. I just saw a
Amen.
post today, and it was perfect. And it said, God didn't say that weapons wouldn't be formed against you. They said that they wouldn't. He said it wouldn't prosper.
Right.
So that's the mindset you have to have. You know, there's going to be things that happen, good and bad. It's going to happen. Just know that you can overcome it, no
That's
matter
right.
what.
You got the power
You
to
got the power to
achieve.
overcome it, right?
Right.
You know, unfortunately, that DJ just committed suicide. The DJ Twitch, and you know what? God forgive me. I don't watch TV, so I had no idea who he was. And when they kept talking about Twitch, I'm thinking it's another thing like Twitter or Facebook or something. And I'm like, and then they're like, no, the DJ the kiddo. I'm like, oh my God. So I started looking it up and I was just like, wow. I
How
don't know
outwardly.
exactly what transpired, but he had a whole family that is now affected by this because he was caught in his loop of negativity for whatever reason and couldn't or didn't want to get out of it or
Did you read
whatever
the
his thing
story?
is.
See that he was at a hotel that wasn't far from his home.
Right. And turned his phone on airplane mode so they couldn't locate him. So he planned it.
But what was going on? And I get it. I get it because the pressure can be, that's what I mean. Everybody got something they're going through. The pressure can be so, especially with COVID, COVID 2020 changed a lot of lives for good in a lot of ways. It changed my life. What I was doing, my business went dwindled, went out of the way. A lot of businesses did that, went down, went under. And so then you're having to reinvent yourself. You're having to find your next niche. And when
Right.
we get to a certain age, not that he did, not, I don't think, hell, he was the DJ for Ellen. So what was going on in this man's mind? Did that negative energy that was attacking you? that was trying to attack me, you know what I'm saying, that was attacking others last week, the weeks before. Is that what got him? Is that what consumed him? He didn't have a spiritual balance to know how to laugh when crying.
Well, you know what? That brings me back to like Robin Williams, he made the world laugh, but he was dying in the inside. And I'm like, I hear people say suicide is selfish, and I understand why they say this. But then I'm like, well, dang, look at Robin Williams. He did, to me, that was like very unselfish. Maybe I don't know if he ever reached out to get help or what, but because I don't know that, their personal details, but we only know, we're only given bits and pieces. We never know what someone's really going through. And that's another thing that weighs on me as well, is like, sometimes I lose myself in helping people because I'm so scared of what they may do. I'm not scared about what I may do. And I've been saying this lately. I've been like, I realized when I extend myself outside of my comfort zone, where I know maybe I should do something for me, but this person needs me, or, you get, whatever may happen. And they're like, well, I need you to do this. And you're like, well, I'm tired, or I'm just, but you're still putting yourself out. My thing is I put my feelings on the back burner for other people, but what good is that for me?
Right.
And that also causes blockages. Your ancestors, your spirit guides will block you because you're not taking care of you. And that is the main, I said it before. If you're going down on a plane, what do they say? Secure you first. But everybody else, they're going to try to reach at you, but it's up to you to put it on you. Secure yourself first. It's not that I don't want to help you, but let me recharge. Let me do something so I can be in a better position to help you.
Right. Let me get my battery back.
Exactly. Like they say, you keep saying, it's the famous saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. But unfortunately, people will see that your cup is half full, and they say, hey, let me get the rest of that. And it's up to you to, hey, let me replenish. Not that I don't. And you know what? And we also have to realize that we're not in charge of other people's feelings. I mean, we can contribute to how they feel, but it's up to them to own those feelings or not. You understand what I'm saying? So for someone to say, you made me feel like I want to hurt myself, wow, that's a lot of power you're giving a person.
And a burden too. A burden too, because now you victimize the person for your own necromancy. It's selfish. It's a selfish act. No. And we had to learn these things though. I understand. We don't understand that we are responsible for everything. Everything.
We're responsible for everything. And we're responsible
for
ourselves.
Choice comes attached to a consequence. Mm-hmm. Every choice has a result. Every action has a reaction.
So, man, even no reaction is a reaction. I tell people,
it's still a reaction. Silence never betrays too, right? But so you have to be mindful what you do. I just did something about that. Like I called it a mathematical minute. You know what I mean? You don't do nothing to no one that you don't want done to you.
Yourself, right?
And you got to take care of you first.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta love you first. You love you.
Yes.
Don't be out there looking for somebody else to love you and you ain't loving yourself.
Because you got to show the prime example of how you deserve to be loved.
you set your bars that way, and
Mm-hmm.
and then your choices in these mates will also change as
Right.
a result because you're vibrating in on a different frequency. Everything is frequency, vibration, currency. Okay, so
Mhm.
what frequency are you vibrating on?
Right.
Be aware of that and take accountability for that. My battery says it's going to be running out soon. I'm at
Uh,
15%.
at
I
15.
didn't check that. I didn't check that.
Well, we don't have to be on here long. That's fine.
Yeah.
They'll catch the replay. We kind of we'll be back. We can come back tomorrow too. So.
Little moon day magic, little moon day moment.
Oh yeah. When is is it full moon or new moon? Full moon.
Should be new moon. Yeah, it should be new moon because we just had a full moon.
We did. We did.
Like last
Hopefully.
week. Wow. I hope it hasn't been 2 weeks since the full moon. It may have been though. Time is
New moon is Friday the 23rd.
okay, coming this week. So we're marching into the new moon.
Yes. 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 Yeah. Capricorn. Um. New. Yeah. Capricorn. We're going into Capricorn, y'all.
The
Capricorn
moon.
season. My nephew' birthday is the 24th.
Mine is the 23rd.
Oh,
The day of the new
really?
moon. Yes. God bless him. Allah bless him. Ancestors bless him. Universe bless him. More. Yeah, he'll be celebrating. I was there when he was born too.
Kelly. He been waiting for me to go. He takes him, why you not live? Whatever. Because
Oh,
I
is
had to
it
remove
gonna
some
rain
blocks
now?
and get back and get live. But I didn't forget about you guys at all. And then you know what I thought about as well? It don't take
What?
30 days to remove blocks.
No, it
If you
doesn't.
put your mind to it, you remove block in a day.
In a day. But the 30 days is good because what are we doing? Reinforcing something that really
Right.
needs we really
It's
need
supposed to
healing. We
be
all
like a ritual. You
yeah,
guys know a ritual is something that's performed
routinely.
constantly. Routinely, correct.
Like
Yes.
brushing your teeth is a ritual.
Exactly. People think, oh,
Washing your
witchcraft.
face.
No, okay. When you go to sleep at 10 o'clock every night and wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, that's a ritual.
That is a ritual. That's
you
right.
know?
That's
So,
right.
whatever. I get in the habit of doing what I do with my rituals, whatever it is. I spray my sprays on me. It's my ritual. If
Yeah.
it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It does for me. And that's what I say about religion. I was on TikTok. We were talking about TikTok earlier. But I was on TikTok there. I don't know what happened to the girl. I don't know if she's on TikTok still or not. But she practiced Islam. She's Muslim. And hey, she's Muslim. And she was saying how she was tired of getting judged for different things that she was doing because she was getting her gifts. And I
Mm.
told her to come over to spirituality. You can still be Muslim. We don't judge you on that. Next thing I noticed, the girl is reading tarot cards. She was doing, she is the bomb with it. And then she came back, she put her hijab back on, and she said, I'm a Muslim tarot reader. It is what it is.
All
She's
right.
like, and I realized, and Allah, she said, I'm connected. It's all the same. Hey, it's all the same. She was like, it's all one big thing. She's like, I choose to cover up because this is what I want to do. Basically, what we do. And we might not cover everything, but we still. And
Cover.
when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's that connection I kept saying. Don't hold yourself back with religion. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
we gonna clog some arteries now.
Uh, you know
You're
what? I
listening
had
to
just seen they
Arteries.
fry the chicken skins. You seen that?
No, what happened?
How they fry the chicken skins?
Uh-huh. What? No. Who
That's
fries
Miss
them?
Kiara, huh?
Who fries them?
Like pork skins.
Oh, like making okay.
And they do the chicken skins, yes.
Okay. So are they selling those now too? Chicken,
Uh-huh.
what would they be called? Chicken cracklings?
Yeah, they are. They are. Yep, that's what they are.
Awesome.
See,
Chicken
Kiara said
is
that's her
my favorite.
favorite.
I'm gonna tell y'all though, yeah, on some fried chicken, yes. I used to love that fried skin. Absolutely. Laughter is good for blockage removal. Oh,
Yes.
speaking of that, I'm glad that that person mentioned that.
Yes.
Another thing as healers, on touching and connecting with others, another thing we have to do is clear those energies.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. So, Kiara, I know you know what we're speaking about. Kiara does Reiki as well. So, not only just that, I clear my energies when I shake a hand, when I hug someone, if I brush against someone, I clear that energy. And I do that because I don't want to carry any negative energy with me
Or other people's
or
energy.
other people's energy.
Like
Right.
Reiki, what you're touching, and you through your hands can absorb, like with massage, like with talking. Somebody said y'all's nails match.
Me
But
and Kiara, yeah, because that's money. That's
like with
money.
like with counseling, you take on the energy, the currency, the frequency, the vibration of that person and what they're going through, their pains, aches, mental, whatever, it
Mhm.
transfers to you. And so then you also have to do a release of that energy in your line of work, after you get off a consultation. Even when you're in it sometimes, because
Mhm.
the load could be that heavy, and you have to protect yourself to not become a part of the energy, currency, frequency, vibration coming through that individual sharing their struggles.
There has been many a times that I have, like doing a reading or something. I have to pick up one of my stones and hold it, like, whoo,
Woo!
whoo.
Yes, yes. Or I've taken white cloth, sometimes over the phone stuff, cover the phone with a white cloth to protect what the person is sharing. It's
Yes,
okay for sharing, but it don't have to come
Sable,
over
that's
here and jump
true.
in my
Yep. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, Sable says she realized that after having certain conversations with people, it changed her mood. Now she has to learn how to release that energy. Right. You know what? Yeah, and another prime example how you could be getting into it. Maybe your phone ring, right? Somebody ain't got nothing to do with what happened. They like, hey, how you doing? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, my bad. I'm at it. Or first thing somebody say, I didn't do it to you. I gotta say that to my son, that Gemini, all the time. Cause he'll come in here and he'll be ready to kill the whole world. Hold on, bruh. I wasn't around you for the last 8 hours.
I
So
don't
it
know what
wasn't
happened.
me. So don't come in here with all that.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He said,
Yeah.
God
Regret.
glitter is on the exact fingers. Look, that's money. That's telling you something. Money. Look, when I went to go get my nails done, Kira, dude said, no, you gotta have, I don't want to do the accent. I almost did it. That was so racist. Sorry. But he says,
Somebody's there.
I don't know. He doesn't bark when they ring the doorbell and stuff. He's quiet. So it's like somebody's around the house. That's the only time he'll bark.
Hmm.
And he's pacing back and forth. So it's somebody's. Either my neighbors are in their garage.
Beautiful. Somebody's in the garage.
Either my neighbors are in their garages. One of the neighbors might be in their garages. He stopped, so it's nothing. He would have came and knocked on my door if it was really something.
Okay.
But oh, Kiera says I do cord clearing while negative people. Yep. Man, I love when I learned how to do cord clearing without the candles. Now I still do it for other people with the candles and stuff, but I could sit there. Next thing I know, they be like, "Okay, I'm about to go. Bye. Thank you." You know. So, yep, that's key. But yeah, look, I was getting my nails there, right? Dude said, "You got to have Christmas theme." I was like, "No, I got to have green and gold." So that's about as Christmassy as I'm going to get. He's like, no, Christmas. I said green and gold. He said Christmas. I said, Christmas is going to be green and gold. And he says, fine. And that's what he came out with. I said, look at it. Looks like money. And he's like, take a picture. Take a picture. And look, see how the universe then connected us? Now we got the gold on the same fingers and the green. We touching money all 2023. Stop it. And everybody on here, we touching money all 2023. Money come, money go. Money come, money go.
Money
come, money go. Money come, money go. Stacking. Trying to tell you. Yes, Fable.
And the dark green emeralds.
Yep, that is crazy. Is she somewhere else? She ain't know my nails is like this.
That's all right. That's just how thought travels at 24 billion miles a second. You doing one thing.
I have been seeing the colors lately. They've been popping up since I've had them done. And I'm like, that's that connection. You know what? That shows me alignment. That's what it does. It really shows me alignment.
It's right behind you. The heart and the solar plexus, the two centers.
Wow. And this is the heart finger.
Yeah. It's
wow. Kiera, you see that? I'm looking over here and I'm in the camera. Kiera, you see that? Look. How did that happen? Y'all funny. I see you. And we was just talking about having the heart. The heart, as long as the heart got me in alignment, everything up and
down. As above, so below.
Say that then. If we in alignment, say that then.
Yes, look at us.
Yes. Say that then.
Yes, beautiful.
I love that. That just made my day even more, you guys. Like, and maybe that's why we were off for the last 4 days. You know?
Tuning into the other frequency vibration, rising and above whatever station, learning something more. I know I dared to do my bangle bracelet concept that I've been putting off, and it turned into an egg with, but it's awesome. I like my little man. I don't know if you saw
that. Can you show it? Where is it? Oh, it's not around. Oh. It was really nice, you guys. It was really cute. And look what I got. Look.
Oh, that pretty egg. Yeah.
You act like you didn't make it.
I did. I just miss it.
Like you act like you didn't make it. I love it.
I have attachment issues when things get created. I'll be like, oh.
I love it. I'm telling you. And I believe this is going to be my next color. with the
The
gold in it.
Aquamarine?
I don't know if it's gonna be black and gold or if it's gonna be like a
Okay.
grayish and gold.
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Is that Nama?
Yeah, you hear her slurping. She's getting her slurp on.
Isn't it pretty? And where's the oh, I got candles. Look, she made a candle holder, you guys. I'm
And
gonna
that's
make some because I make tea light candles too, and I can make them bigger.
now that's Aquamarine too. Oh, so you can make tea lights to put in there.
If I could get a mold this size of this base,
Of the interior diameter, yeah.
yep, I can make candles that fit directly into them. Oh, I'm sorry, we're talking about other things. Anyway, yeah. So I will show my other one, but it's up there. I don't think it's ready for them to see that yet. Because I'm
Yeah,
told
yeah,
I'm gonna wear it I'm gonna wear it in the new moon. I
yeah.
don't know
Oh,
why, but that's what I was just told.
okay.
So
Okay. It
they
looks like
don't know
me too.
why. Oh, bringing in new opportunities. Okay, I got you. Makes
Yeah.
sense. But
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah. I've been like I said, the last 4 days, yeah, I was going through, but I didn't claim it. I did speak out positive. I made sure. And she said, bye.
What you doing? But that's wild. I mean, she knew what it is. She knew what the selenite was.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I had this my ex's kids. I had them over, and I had bought her a selenite line like this. She went to her grandma's house. Needless to say, I ain't never been able to see the kids no more. She took
About the
them from me.
selenite?
She said, yep, she said, I don't believe in that witchcraft. I'm like, what are you talking? She said, I know God put these stones on earth, but they ain't got no special powers.
Oh, I've heard that too. And you know
So why
what?
would
There
you make something if they don't have if they can't do nothing?
what
Everything has energy.
you tell them they're right. They don't.
I did.
Because to them they won't.
I did. And then I saw her a few times and I said, oh, you lost a lot of weight. She said, yeah, I had cancer and this. Sorry to hear that. You know, if you speak, oh, no, never mind, because that's witchcraft. You have a good day. Maybe that was evil, but no.
Wait, she said her mom was like, "What's that over your door?" She said, "Selenite." She said she didn't hug her or nothing.
She was out. Deuces. Yeah, she thinks she didn't. She had devil's child.
She was out. That's why I don't get it, you know. But I have a friend who had a terrible fear of a chicken feather, and
Of,
yeah, I
of
I
chicken
I
feathers.
thought he was bullshitting me until I actually had come across a chicken feather and pursued her, and she went crazy. She went crazy
Because she had a bad
a
experience.
wolf, like a wolf was chasing her. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There was something about a chicken feather.
Maybe
So
she was a chicken in the past life.
maybe or yeah, yeah. No, she evil. She was a little mean.
Mhm.
She had a big heart, bless her heart, you know, but she was mean, but she had a big heart too, if that made any sense.
Because she
Oh,
knows
your mama, you know, oh, okay.
you know what? You could be there to call her out on that too. Yep.
You would
That's
know. And if
very
you was
much
coming with
so.
some of that energy, then that energy had to go. Oh, go. Oh, may it help her along the way. Yeah, yeah, I caught on to what you
Yeah,
were
that's what
saying.
I was saying. That's what I was saying. Maybe you were born to call her out on that.
Yeah. or it was
Now,
sending her out. So
we
she
come
might
here
have
to break
came.
generational curses. As a matter of fact, yeah, I want y'all to hear something. I'm
Okay.
glad I sent this on TikTok. Let me find it.
Okay.
I just go to find it. Okay, so I gotta turn my
Sorry.
thing up.
Sorry, you have to, we all have to experience. It's because she's broken.
Yeah.
The things that have happened to her, we interpret through our actions our experience, and some of us, well, we all interpret differently. I'll put it that way.
Okay, y'all ready? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta turn it up.
This morning,
Hold on.
there was a parenting coach. She didn't allow a black.
Hold on.
I saw a TikTok this morning. There was a parenting coach. She didn't allow stitches, or I would have stitched it. But what she was saying was that she's been getting a lot of calls from parents of 18 to 25-year-olds. And what is going on with these kids, these young adults? Well, it's actually 18 to 35-year-olds. And what she would be talking about that she didn't know she was talking about, and that's why I'm here to explain it, is that all of the babies that were born after August of 1987 came in without karma. The wheel of karma had been dismantled at the harmonic convergence in August of 1987. So anyone that was born after that could have karma if their soul chose to, but they didn't need it. They came in holding more light and came in more awake and were able to stay awake longer than any other generation previous. And here's the thing. Many of them were born into families that weren't awake and may even still not be. And that's why it's being judged or viewed through their lens of perception that there's something wrong with their kid, that their kid doesn't want to work, that there's mental health issues, that there's anxiety running rampant in that age demographic. The reason for this is that the energies on the planet have now reached a level where they're coming back online. These are going to be the new leaders of the new Earth experience. So they need to start to remember who they are. But in order, as we all know, to remember who you really are, you have to unremember who you're not. And it's very messy. So what do these generation of kids, or multiple generations from 18 to 35, what do they need? They need to not be pushed back into the system. Their bodies will not respond well to medication. They will likely not respond well to traditional therapy. They need to not be judged that there's something wrong with them or be told that they are broken because of their inability to no longer comply with a system that we know is dissolving. They need support. They need love. They need patience while they go through their remembering process. And that is where community comes in, because sometimes they've been born into a family that they are courageously going to catalyze the awakening of that family. But until that happens, it's all of us, this community, that needs to support them.
Now, why do you think we got life coaches and stuff now?
All these life coaches.
All these life coaches. Instead of, people ain't really going to regular therapists and psychiatrists and psychologists like that anymore. Unless I don't know about them. But, and that made a lot of sense to me, because my son's 22. And I'm like, what in the heck is wrong with him? But then on the other hand, I'm like, dude, you don't have to work. You can just, market yourself and do this, that, and the other. Now, that's a whole other story. So I'm like, I'm way older than that generation, but I'm still on that cusp. Like, I believe you are too, where you probably like, yeah, wait a minute. I like to, I want to change with this. I like to see the change, but I don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to change myself, but I want to see the change. I encourage the change. I will do the change. I just don't like to change. I don't like, when I'm comfortable with something, I like to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But I do like to grow. So it's a whole nother thing. But maybe that's because it's my age where we were taught to multitask. Now it's ADHD. Now it's a
Mhm.
problem. You can't pay attention. We weren't paying attention. We had to do 10 different things at one time. But look at the sign of the time. She said, my family eyes are wide shut. That's messed up. I
Open
ain't laughing
wide
at that, but
shut.
that's messed up. But that's the way it happens. She said,
Yeah.
my family eyes are wide.
Except you'll be watching things together and little signs and symbols are within it and it'll go right over their heads, you know.
Oh man, like yeah, like my dad and Kiera. I know you probably get this. They want me to vote. It doesn't do me any good for what? Why am I doing this?
What do
Oh,
you
you
mean?
don't understand. Okay, but you're still not explaining. Make me understand. Well, you just need to vote because
What did it change?
well, because we need a change. A change from what? Because all
Of
the
the
history
total guard.
I've been reading, it's like the same thing going over and over again between Democrats and Republicans. Y'all ain't changing nothing.
Yeah, you're
Let's
doing
get
the same
another
old
party in
shit.
here because
Same
I
old
don't see
shit.
any change.
Same old shit. Just
Just a
figuring out
different
who you
day.
giving money for life. Who finna get the next check for the next rest of their life?
And I'm like, so I don't understand. Well, you need this. Well, you know, you're just stupid. I'll be that. Because you need to get the vaccine for what? Why? Why do I need to get the vaccine? Well, so you won't get coronavirus. I ain't get it. Still don't have it.
Mhm.
Guess who got coronavirus?
The people that got the vaccine. Girl, I don't know. I don't know. I
I ain't
yeah,
nothing
the
against it.
younger
I just say,
generation
go
on
ahead.
the younger generation and I agree with you on that because what do you tell them? You know, what kind of future when the light is on and the truth is apparent, what do they have?
Right.
I
Look,
mean, all you can
Kiera
do is
said the only
encourage
thing
them to
that
either
changes
play
is
the
the
fake
puppet
ass
they're using.
game or reinvent themselves.
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah, Kiera said the only thing they're changing is the puppet they're using. And that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the only thing they change. And I'm like, when I did the research about the
Same
Democratic Party, they do more damage than
Same
I'm like,
corporation.
they were the slave drivers. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I'm here to break that stuff.
Yeah.
That's why, look, that's why them doctors told my mama she couldn't have no more kids, and I came anyway. I was destined to come.
That's where I'm at on that.
Huh. Meet
I
your
want to
straw
know.
man. Right.
Yeah, I want to know that.
Mm-hmm. Man,
Yeah,
I
but
can't stand puppet shows either.
it's a
Puppets are creepy.
system. It's a system. It's a program. And you know what? Us coming into this, being born into these systems and programs, how is it that we and even they won't recognize this, but they do recognize it. How is it that we know that this is BS? How is it that we know this is not right? If this is all we've seen, if this is what we were born into, something within us tells us this is not right.
Right.
Something within us knows of something better than this. Yeah.
Intuition. Yep.
Intuition. Reminiscence, you know, because we are the ancient, we are the ancestors, we are those elders, we are those who came before us. We are soul. Soul never dies. You know, bodies die, but soul don't go nowhere. Look.
Right. Sable said, look, she said, I've always known, even as a kid, that this wasn't right. Me too. And I'm a lot older than you guys, though. Well, most people.
And me, I'm older than everybody. Well, maybe.
But I'm saying I knew something, this ain't right. Even in school, like I went to Catholic school. I'm like, I was getting in trouble. Say
They
Hail
ain't,
Mary.
they ain't
I
like
thought
us
I ain't supposed to
acting.
pray to nobody else.
Okay, you got me asking questions. I'm asking questions. I want to understand. Then they get mad. They don't want to tell you the answers to the
Right. Don't
question.
question God. I'm not questioning God. I'm questioning you.
Cause you know why they couldn't answer probably most of the time? Cause they ain't know the answer themselves. Just feeding the fluff. You keep getting repetition. I was just watching the lady today singing something. Oh, how I love Jesus. Girl, you don't know him.
Right.
Who
Look,
knows?
Deja just said, she said, I love being intuitive, but then again, I don't. Girl, you better embrace that. Embrace it. The reason why you don't like it, and I know why you're
It's
saying it,
like the
is because
discovery.
you still have that expectation that they're gonna nah, you know somebody gonna do you wrong. You know something's gonna go wrong, but nah, no, it's not. I still gotta do it.
You
And
want
you
to
know,
fight the
and
vibe.
and that's when your intuition fails you because you failed it.
Yep.
And that's now I understand because I have gone against it many a times. It said, don't do it, don't do
Yeah.
it, don't do it, don't
And
do
I
it,
used to
don't do it.
resent it too. Why I gotta know? Why I gotta
Right.
know? How come I know that? And people get mad at you like I have dreams about folks, find out what they doing, you know what I'm saying? And then I tell them and they get mad at the dream. It's like it's just a dream. I'm just telling you what I dreamed. So I stopped telling people what I saw and just started learning from what I saw, not fighting the spirit no more. Fight the people.
Oh man, I just had somebody tell me off. I hate black men. Remember that? I hate black
Oh,
men. I want to lead them and all that. And you know why? Because I saw him getting scammed. And I told him, dude, this is a scam. One of those buy an iPhone, Apple card
oh,
and load
yes.
it. And dude, it's a scam. I saw you buying two of them. You just beating out negativity. Okay, you know what? Let me keep my mouth closed from now on. And then now, when I keep my mouth closed, something bad. You knew it was gonna happen and you didn't say nothing. Hmm.
I already warned you. You just didn't
I
listen.
stopped warning people because hey, I'm not about to be the villain because I'm spitting out venom. It's not I'm spitting out venom. And I explained to him, hey, if I tell you there's gonna be a red car that drives down the street and a red car drives down the street, I didn't make that happen. I saw
Yeah,
it before it happened.
yeah. One of our viewers, all I see is Facebook users. So they said, plus they also aren't ready to face their true self. They won't have nothing to believe in if they find out everything is fake. And I went through that myself.
Mhm.
That crisis, like, okay, all this shit is fake. What? But what I did see is there's still like some foundation. There's some foundation. There's some right guidance. As long as while they were polluting the truth, perverting the truth, there was still a little truth in it. And that truth you can use. Love ye one another, love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's the law of return. So I mean, when you awake and you look, you can see law, universal law.
Right. Law of reciprocity. Mhm.
And other choices, the consequence of choices, of making choices, the return of what? The return of correspondence, is that what it's called? And that's where what you put out comes back to you. So
Reciprocity.
looking at David looked at Bathsheba, another man's wife. He wanted her. He set that man up to get killed. That karma had to come back to him. That was the thing that threw me with the ladies article talking about David was born without karma. That stuff is, but it does seem more
But she's
heartless,
saying
right?
it was well, they say also every so many years it resets. That's in the
Well,
Bible, something like, it's 7,000, but 1,000 years is supposed to be one day though, or something like that. So
that's
I
right.
don't know.
The elders. So, but here's the question with that. Okay, we talk about karma now, and we do see it. We see the law of return, but there was a great, great crime done, and it hasn't been returned yet.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Or has it? In the
Nah,
little
well,
things, in the storms, in the illnesses, the various diseases, is that? But
well, I look at it like this. Some people are getting theirs back, some people aren't. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe it, it goes like a bloodline as well. So, one thing about it, people always talk about like death and stuff like that. Is death a curse? Why is it so bad? Because it's not really, it's not an ending. It's a transformation of energy. So your energy is able to transform. So why is it a bad thing when it happens naturally?
Right.
So there's people there's people that are living happy and free. So are they bound by bad karma? Because karma's not bad and karma's not good. Karma's literally what you put out is what you get back.
Yeah,
So
heard.
you're going to determine if that karma is going to be good or bad to you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
even and I feel like the generational karma. I feel like the people that get that, they pretty much know that why it's happening. They are taught certain ways. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ever see somebody that really goes away against how they're taught and how things change for them, I've seen it.
Mm.
I lived in Minnesota. I've seen people that grew up in very racist families that was like, no, I'm not about to have no parts of that.
Yeah.
Racist families was living in like trailer parks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the ones that said, I'm not going to have any parts of it, they're doing very, very well. Guess what? I know one of them got a couple of Black grandkids too, and is proud of them. And so
Good.
I say that to say, there's people that break generational curses that change that karma as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not fair for me to be a good person and say my mom and my dad were bad people and my grandparents are bad people, but I'm born because, hey, I'm born to this family so I can show something different. I'm breaking these generational curses. Now I'm totally different and I'm giving and I'm loving, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're from this family. Yeah, I'm different than them. I don't have to be them, things like
Right.
that. Hey, Miss Sonia. And so I say that to say why would my kids have to suffer from what their grandparents did when their mother changed that for them? And that's what I'm saying. And that's how you change generational curses. That's how you change things. So what does that say? Even Christ suffered. Some people can't handle suffering. Right. Exactly.
Oh, oh.
Exactly.
Well, my heart was broken. 'Cause my king died at my hands, and like it just depends. I think yeah, we can't celebrate because they are free. That I mean, they're on to their next stage. Their time is done. You won't leave until your time is done. We know that too, even if it's early. Like too young. It doesn't matter. I think the part of the physical attachment of missing ones is what creates the sorrow or sadness. And yet we should be rejoicing. I like that idea of baking a cake. Yeah.
Baking a cake.
Oh, someone in the comments had
Um,
said they baked a cake
oh,
for their
Deja.
papa.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
died.
honoring the ancestors and that, yeah, death is a sorrowing things for the ones left behind. I'm not diminishing that. I'm saying because, I speak to a lot of different spirits. And one thing that I see that's common is it's almost like they know they're not here anymore once they figure it out, but it's like they go to sleep. It, you know what I'm saying? They go to sleep. That's what I'm saying. It's not an ending to them. and then they're talking to me, so I know they're not gone.
In a deep sleep, huh?
It's like to them they just went to sleep.
Yeah.
And
And that's what he did. If I, when I really, that was the last thing. He was like, his eyes was open and static, but he was breathing like he was asleep, deep sleep. Like, so yeah, I can.
they just go to sleep. I've had spirits come around, didn't even know they were gone.
Yeah, religion.
That is
It
something.
was designed to do that. Somebody's talking to religion. Exactly. It was something else. Somebody
Yeah,
else. People are here to suffer. The
$50
suffering is
label.
fixing bad karma. Yeah, because what, like I asked that question about, though they didn't pay because there's a whole lot of paying that got to be done. The first time somebody did this to somebody has to be paid for. The
Mhm.
first people that were destroyed or ruined because of another people have to be paid for.
Right.
The first taking and relocating a loved one has to be paid for. All deeds must be, and all receipts must be called in. And we have to be, that's why we need to get to that accountability stage. We have to be accountable to ourselves, and being accountable and being aware and conscious of what our actions are. It helps to break that, like Tiffany was saying, with the generational curses. I don't have to be, because mama was like that or grandma was like that, I don't have to be like that. I don't have to be a
Right.
regurgitator of ignorance and stupidity.
Mhm.
Not to diss anybody, because I'm not calling anybody ignorant or stupid, but the knowledge made available to a lot of us was to keep us ignorant and stupid. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
So
and you know what? Ignorant means not knowing. So we
exactly.
always put a negative connotation on
Patient
things
for it.
because we're not understanding, or people use it in ignorant in different ways. Like the word NIG,
Yeah.
we all get it right.
GA.
Is an
Hmm.
ignorant person, a person that does not know. So
Right.
by all means, guess what? When we were taught other lies, we were ignorant people. We didn't know. But you gotta look up words, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now,
Get the etymology
when you
on
know,
things.
when you know, you know. When you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's people that pass on and they don't even know that they're passed on. And they're trying to walk around and do things like they're still here. And I'm like, hey, yo, you're not really here, right? You're just
I'm present, but I'm not present.
right. I'm like, your energy, your body's gone. And usually it's like the funeral before they even realize, oh, I'm not here no more, you know? So, what's this up? Those who
So
practice
why
negative
do they put peppers in their mouth?
spirit. Why is that? Is it to make sure that they can come out of it? Oh. Oh, so making okay. But the thing is the entities that come from suffering, wouldn't that be lower level? That to me, that's what it would be. I don't know. Inform me. Let me know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm asking because I'm thinking, from suffering, I would think it would be lower level energies coming through, entities coming through.
Put themselves through suffering to bring an entity. How about just calling them? But I guess it depends on who you call on. Maybe the fire too, because peppers represent heat, fire, flame. So maybe the flame cools
Mm-hmm.
something as well. Depends on who and what they're. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, please. Oh, that's Deja. That's hmm, that's interesting. I'm gonna find out. I want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
Let me go
It's
in
the
there and
first
eat.
I've heard of it though,
I
but
can't stand no peppers like that. Oh Lord, Lord,
I don't think
Lord.
I've ever gone to call spirits. I've had readings and stuff like that, but I've never gone to call nobody. I just, like I said, I just call them myself. Who I want to talk to, who I know to talk to. Let me see, even in the Audi, but that wasn't, no, no.
Right. Every spirit has a different purpose. That's true. I guess
Hmm.
they probably get familiar with these spirits. That's probably what's going on. So they know who they're calling on, kind of like the Orishas and stuff like that.
But I was going to say with the Orishas, each of them have a set of things that they like and a set of things that you do. And so that might be maybe for a specific Orisha that they're calling, they need the peppers. Yeah,
But
I think find out which one that is.
I didn't even know. I didn't know that the Orishas was Ifa.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
That's
that. I thought it was
that's
all,
the
like I told you, I do a little bit of everything.
Santeria, it's Ifa, it's Santeria, it's voodoo. Somebody, is it Bambara? I think another one is called Bambara, which is another, like, it's an African thing that's like the Ifa or something.
So these like different, excuse me, different sects or like different, excuse me, denominations like they would have in religion. Different
Well,
spirituality.
not like that, but more like where we got scattered. Like, so Haiti does voodoo, Vodun, or Santeria. Cuba does Santeria. All those are from the West African Ifa traditions. Ifa is not a religion, or but it incorporates
Okay,
religion.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't even know any of that, but she said we're taught different, so we don't need to because we tap into the universal consciousness, and that's
Yeah.
all of it. That's what I thought. All of it. Now, the one thing I do is the Papa Leg, but I don't know why, but I do every Monday. I'm on it, Papa Legba, Papa Legba, Papa Legba, and then sometimes I'll do a Oshun something whenever I think of it. It's not all the time, or I might do something else,
Oh,
and it's really just what caused my spirit. I never know what to do. I just do it.
yeah. Yeah, and if you get to learn about them, then you know which one. But likewise, the opener, not to say who's who and what, because I'm not really that. I'm not.
Well, that's what
Oh,
I
wait,
was
wait, wait! Come
going
here, come here
to
now! Come here, come
crossroad.
here, come here! Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. She's trying to go out. She got her girl pants on. Go, go, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, this part. Sorry about that. Thousand parts.
Yeah, the spirit of the crossroads. Yep.
Yes, yes, yes. The 21 ways. Mama Oya, she's Wednesday. She rules the marketplace, but she also is over the dead, So but then you have our indigenous American entities, with the animal spirits and all. So everything is related.
Hold on. I saw this a couple weeks ago, you guys.
Crossroads. She meant crossroads.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey, thank you. Hope your day was great as well.
Uh-oh, excuse me, y'all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Chilly. I'm trying to give her.
Okay. Hold on. I wanted to show. Hold on. Here it is. I was in my little physical shop a couple weeks ago, last week, sometime, and I saw a statue, and I'm like, oh, it says Shango.
Shango, cabecile.
Y'all ready? I'm trying to look for it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Not behind that file. I know it's up here. I sent that to him. Oh, here you go. Boom.
Sorry, y'all. I'm
Let me try to make it bigger, y'all, because y'all gonna think I'm playing. Can y'all see this?
no, bring it in, bring it in. Oh, hey, nice,
Look,
nice.
how's this
Thor,
Shango?
that's Thor. You know that's Thor. You see the axe.
That's
Thor
what it
is
looks like.
Shango.
Thor.
Yeah, go energy. That's awesome.
I was like, that's Thor.
And it's Shango. Shango is older than Thor.
But this is
The name.
that's Santeria. Well, Santeria, but is he in Santeria? Where's Sonya at?
Uh-huh. That's yes. That's Oya. I'm sorry. Not, well, yes. Oya and Oshun's
What about
husband.
Ifa? But it's
It's Oya
this is
and
a derivative
Oshun's
of it.
man. Look at that, y'all. Have twins, Ibegi.
Whoa,
Two
she
sets.
got
Awesome.
2 sets. In fact, she got Oshun. She got twins. 2 sets of
Yeah,
twins.
2
Woo,
sets of twins.
I'd be
The
like, don't
Ibegi.
look at me too hard. No.
Oh, let me go this way. I'm gonna put her pants back on when she finishes barking at the world.
I was told that Yemaya was Maya Risha, but I didn't know anything still about, so I didn't know what that was about. And yeah, no.
She's the mother. She's Oshun's mom.
And you know what? And I'm I can tell you one thing, I'm very nurturing. Very nurturing. So I could have been. I only had one child though. So
Beautiful. That's the first one I heard of that one. Oh yeah, also dressed Ogun in her dress, and she put him on a horse to protect him while he was weak from fighting. Yeah, they're like brothers and sisters. I tell you the different things, and then they use technology. You know, like you have to trick Papa Legba. You know, they'd give him something sweet to get him to do anything for him. Ogun was the same way, right? Wasn't it Ogun out in the woods, and they were trying to get him to come.
Deja.
They was trying to get him to come and save the village, and Oshun put some honey on her lips and drew him out.
Yeah, I don't know about that story. Deja, we in the same thing. I mean, I know, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Yeah, Beggy is what they would call me. Yes, E.A. Beggy, the mother of the Beggy, mother of the twins. Mother of twins. And they're very precious in some places, and then in some places they're considered a bad thing. It was really interesting to find that out. Like, how could you feel like a twin is a bad thing when it's a beautiful thing? But they do something special to protect the babies.
Think about it in the Bible, the twins Esau and Jacob
grabbing the heel, I guess, stealing the birthright.
That's probably. And then there was another one, something about some wolves, the boys that was raised by wolves, a story about the twins, Remus and what is it? It's coming to me. Why is it coming to me? Let me see.
Is she at the door?
Story of the twins and the wolf.
No, she's not at the door. She's out there.
Romulus and Remus were twin brothers that were abandoned by their parents as babies and put into a basket that was then placed into the river Tiber.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I don't know why they just came into my head like that, but it's all stories about twins.
Yep. My battery's going to plug in. I'll be dark. Dying? Yeah, it's gonna go, but I'm just plugging it in, and I'll be able to listen. And thanks everyone, for tuning in and sharing. It's really refreshing to build always. Thank you again for having me. But I'm here.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm just not here.
I'm gonna keep talking about this because they're giving me information. Started wrong. See, it's always stories about twins. See, it's something like that's what got me interested in spirituality. I was like, look, there's got to be like one thing that this all came from. Can y'all believe this thing is only 3 bottles of water? That's it, 3 bottles of water. And it's not even 9 o'clock yet. And I need some more water already. I said I drink more than 3 bottles of water. So when I got this and then it was 3 bottles, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gone, Jamie?
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, so you said you can hear. Okay. Anyway. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
That was fun. That, you know what? It was kind of what we were talking about before we started, and that was clearing blockages. That's a way too, doing research, looking up your ancestors, your elders, people who came before you, studying things that happened in their lives. All that we just talked about ties still in with clearing blockages.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And talk about, generational curses, you don't have to be like the other ones. And Kiara said, I figured that they're all centralized, but cater to each race for understanding. And that makes sense. You know what? And I was thinking about that earlier too, Kiara. I was thinking about Santa Claus. And was that you I was talking to, Jamie?
No.
Or was it Kelly? We were talking about Santa Claus. I was talking to somebody about Santa Claus. My sister told me before I started school, Santa Claus wasn't real.
Oh.
So I'm going into kindergarten no. Well, no, she didn't say Santa Claus wasn't real. She said Santa Claus was my daddy. So what had happened was I went to school and I told everybody Santa Claus was my daddy. Well, my daddy black, so, and at that, back then, they ain't really had no black Santa Clauses, but they had every other race of Santa Claus. You think about that. I remember seeing a book that literally had every other race of Santa Claus and did not have a black one.
You still can't get it.
Huh? And then we had to, have our own. So we, if you think about it, what religion did we have that catered to us?
None.
We never had anything that catered to us.
No.
I remember growing up, the black people wanted to be white so bad. Oh, I got white in me. I want, And me, not even realizing what was going on, I want to be darker. I wish I was real dark. Why I can't be real dark? And then literally not realizing that I wasn't supposed to be wanting to be real dark. Even the white people were like, why would you want to be? Because they're so pretty. And I hated my skin tone because I thought I was too light. And I was raised around a lot of white guys, a lot of white people. So, but I didn't realize what was going on with me. I guess my spirit was rejecting all of this way before. I don't know.
I'm the same way. Like I said, I came up with questions. I had questions. I needed to understand. And the first question was, where is black people in this Bible? Because we the first people coming up and
all through there. If the Song of Solomon, I am black. Yeah. All day long. The thing is we weren't told to read those parts.
And the images that were put before us were not black images. So it made it seem like white people was the first people on the planet and Adam and Eve and blah, blah. So it was like, okay, wait a minute. And then if you look at the definition of white, we are white. White doesn't say comes from Europe or Russia or Yugoslavia or Rome or Italy or
Yeah,
those
'cause
regions.
black is
It
the
doesn't say
absence of
anything
color.
about Ireland or Sweden or none of that for the European people. White talks about North Africa, girlfriend, in the definition.
But wait, because black is the absence of color, but we're called
Yeah.
color. How are we
And
colored
in
if we're
law,
the absence of color?
black does not exist.
Well, through everything comes black. Every color comes out of black.
Out of black comes everything. Even the child comes out of the womb of triple darkness. However, in law, black does not exist.
She says genetic defect. Yep. So yeah, I mean, how do you gonna say black is absence of color, but we're black and we're
And
colored?
it's not a nationality. It's not it's not a nationality. It's not an ethnicity.
Right.
There is no
Well,
such thing as that. It's not one of the original ethnic groups of the world. That's something that people made up. Why? Why they make it up and put it on people? Ain't no
there
white.
was
Ain't no
also,
such
I
thing
think
as a white.
earlier too. They were talking about mixed race people, and this white girl says on there, she's like, I have a mixed race kid. My kid is white. No, my kid is American and Mexican.
Now there you go. And so see when you say Mexican,
You're not
you
mixed
got
race.
to where it relates
You're mixed
to.
ethnics, but ethnicities, but not mixed race.
Right.
Now, unless the Mexican is a black Mexican, that would be. But hey, I don't understand that. I mean,
Black Latino. Black
like
Latino.
my son. Okay, my son's father, he's Mexican.
Okay.
So is Jared mixed race, or is he just mixed nationality?
Well, what is race? Who made up that term?
Right. Well, he's not mixed race because I ain't have no dog. I ain't had no baby with no dogs or no cats.
Okay, and you wasn't
I
in
had
no
it with
state
another
of mind.
human. He's on the human race.
Then nobody popped no gun off and say go, did they? Did you run to? Did they get to an end and to say you was finished? Because ain't that what a race is? They have a start and a finish.
Uh,
They be losing me. They be trying to throw me off, Tip. They try to throw us off.
let's look up the etymology because that's me. I'm an etymology person. I don't do definitions
Yes. Know what we saying? Where's Caspell?
of race. A narrative and account. An act of swift running, a hurried attack, also a course of life or conduct, a swift current from Old Norse, a running, a rush of water, cognate with Old English, a running, a rush, a leap, a jump, a storming, an attack, or else a survival of the Old English word with spelling and pronunciation influenced by the Old Norse noun and the verb. The Norse and Old, oh my goodness. To rage, rav, German, okay, to rage from variant. Has to be now of any course which has to be run, passed over, or gone through, such as the course of time or events of life, or the track of heavenly bodies across the sky.
Mm.
Repent the course one has taken. Okay,
Mm.
here it is. People of common descent, people descendant from a common ancestor class of persons allied by common ancestry, from French race, earlier raza, race, breed, lineage, family, possibly from Italian raza, which is, so you might as well say breed instead. Breed,
Breed,
tribe, nation.
village.
No, they don't say that. It don't say that. Head, beginning, origin. Oh, it comes from Arabic's Ra. How about that?
And what is Ra in Kemetic?
What is it?
Ra in Kemetic is sun.
That's what
So
I thought.
sun god, yeah. The sun god. So let me see. Rasul, the messenger. Rasulallah. Rasul, messenger. Ra means message, messenger, I guess. Rasul is messenger, I know. So interesting.
Yep. So, children of the sun.
Children of the sun.
Yep.
Walk right into the sun.
So,
Hand in hand.
so that tells you who's the real race. You know, hue means color.
Yeah, hue. Hue of man. That's what we say.
Hue of
HUE.
man. There's only
Hue of
one
man.
real. There's only melanateds are only real true humans, and I'm sorry to say it that way, but you've got to have melanin. They got some sort of melanin in them because of the outcome, but they have a defect, like she said. It is that's literally what it is, a defect.
Well, people come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. What I like about the brown is that we real good lovers. And that was just for the song's sake, but yeah, we come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Like I told somebody one time, last time I checked, we all was from the earth, as far as we know. You know what I'm saying? We earthlings, that's where we at. I ain't seen nobody just stand on their feet and jump
From the
out
earth, though.
in no spaceship. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Well,
I come out the spaceship. Sure I did. I didn't come to Earth.
This an earth body. You know what I mean? These what the sister call them bag suits. Meat suits. She call them meat suits. Yeah, this the earth body. You know what I'm saying? But the soul soar, everything. Soul go up, down, round, and round. They go places and dimensions that the physical doesn't necessarily touch or see. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's what makes it overwhelming to people who can't see beyond the physical or beyond the material, beyond the illusion.
I swear my spaceship keeps passing by too. I'm like, dang, they too slow. I'm like, dang, you miss me. Wait.
Every year.
Take me home.
Like clockwork.
Take me home. They was like, you still got some work to do. Your shift ain't over yet, Tiffany.
I have to bring a chair near the charging station for future reference.
My bad. We supposed to be getting off.
Yeah. We've been on here an hour and 22 minutes. I think we made up for a couple of those other 20-minute sessions we missed. And it was a good discuss. I really enjoyed it.
I appreciate all you guys' insight, Sable and Kara, Deja.
Wonderful. They ain't trying to be stuck here. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to. We ain't stuck here either, baby. We go wherever we want to go. You know what I'm saying? And then when we go again. Then when we gone, we gone. When the body finishes job or assignment is done, then we leave from here. But we still are beings. We're always beings. We never stop being.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be back. I'm gonna say tomorrow, but if we're not back tomorrow, I'll charge it to my head, not my heart. Now this is real good, so I really look forward to coming back tomorrow. I do.
Cool.
Because I learned a lot from you guys. Like I said, I learned from people. I love this even exchange. I learn, you learn, we all learn.
And I love to hear the ancestors. I'm gonna look up the story about Oya and Ogun. I didn't know that she had done that for him. And then I guess there was a war she fought, you know.
Sable was near Detroit.
Oh yeah?
Yep, she's near Detroit.
Okay.
Not too far. So what I do whenever I drive through, whenever that happens, because I drive through, I pick her up and we come up.
Okay. I'm from
Yeah, she's saying
Ypsilanti. Where is Ypsilanti? Is that like far north, or is it north of Detroit, or
is
is that Canada?
is west.
It's west. Oh, okay. So
Coming towards here. Is near Ann
looking
Arbor.
at Wisconsin.
Near Ann
What's
Arbor. No.
Oh,
It's,
okay. Oh,
yeah, going towards Wisconsin, the signs.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago. You'll see
Okay.
Chicago, right. It's 94 straight out.
Okay.
Michigan Avenue.
Beautiful. Ypsilanti.
Yeah, that's a college town.
Yeah, that's what she just said, close to Ann Arbor.
Yeah. I used to go to Eastern Michigan out in Ypsi.
That's
My
college.
nephew just graduated from U of M, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor.
Okay. Oh, yeah, loves eggplant. Slice it 9 times and pour soup.
Yes.
Oh, now that's nice.
And the color purple, isn't that right?
Yes, purple is her, and red, scarlet and purple.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give me
Okay.
a
Thank you.
eggplant.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
will. So you,
blueberry. What's the blueberry wine? Because I got a lot of blueberry wine and I don't know why.
I approximate them that you
Like
would.
that, y'all.
You would do it on a Wednesday because Wednesday is her day, or you do it like the day before. Or yeah, she does wear 9 colors and 9 pennies too. 9 shiny copper pennies is her thing. In the bathroom, you can do like a stick or staff of sorts. Yeah, I know some stuff about it. A little bit.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
9. Okay.
and nice. Which is interesting that they say deaths come in threes, right? But oh yes, number is 9. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
9 shiny pennies. 9 shiny copper pennies.
Huh.
And oh my, look all these colors I got on.
Oh,
We have a little of some of everything. Yeah, the mother of 9. 9 born. Born is the 9 is the completion of the circuit. 0 to 9 complete, and then it begins again at 0. We start back at 0. All right. So she's born.
So,
She's
would anybody ever know what? Okay, like
divine
9.
9, divine 9. You know, and there's that number again, divine 9, and that ties into another seat of knowledge that reflects on the divine 9.
So if she's the mother of 9, 9 is supposed to be of completion. What is 7?
Earth, planet, heaven.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So there's 2 completions.
Why is there
It's
2?
not a completion. It's a pause. That's what the more, because the 7 is supposed to be a reset that I remember in the Bible. Like every 7 years, things start over, or 7,000 or 7 something. It was 7 something. Somebody help me, please.
Maybe reflected to this plane because this is the 7th planet in the solar system. So I don't know. I mean, that's
Well,
what
I
I.
know, like 7 days and then rest. Work 7, rest on the 7th day. It was something about 7, because
Yeah.
6 they tried to say was the devil number. That is the number of the beast. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, 7 perfection. I've heard 7 perfection before. Saying that when we got to this planet called Earth, we perfected the human, the physical being that would occupy the land. 7 is perfection. So yeah, 7 perfection. That would be like reset because if you hit perfection, you start all over again, right? You would start on something else, something new. I presume. I don't know. You created, like per that written script, every day was a creation day. There was no day on the seventh day. That seventh day, there was then rest to look at all the work that had been done those 6. I don't know.
Right.
Looking at a man in the making of the beast. That's what the 6 represents. 5 justice foundation. Then also 4 is foundation. I guess since they all kind of interrelate, maybe then, yeah. I can see 7 profession. Number 2, 7 is a winning number. You know, if you get on the first row in crafts.
Yeah. Yeah. So gotta find out what that 7 is.
Yeah. Look into it. See what more comes up for it.
Right. So I guess we go ahead and get off now, and we'll be back tomorrow. And E for the number 9. Okay. It
Yeah,
turns.
because it does. And you know, Aoife is the mother of binary. If you learn the table of Aoife, you will know binary code, what people go to study for computers, programming language. But it's the etheric programming versus, well, that's etheric too. It's called Ethernet.
So that must be where those what is it called? Codes coming from?
What code?
Grabavoy. Ooh, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
Grabavoy? Grabovi?
Yeah,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah, the codes. Yes, those are binary codes too. That's binary code as well. Yeah. Mathematics is based on that. Everything is based on the binary system. Everything functions off the binary system. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Who's that sharing that information in Aoife, the number 9, Eshan?
And Sabre.
Okay. Gotta look into that. Okay. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's tell the live world farewell because we gone.
Love y'all. Thank y'all for joining. We'll be back tomorrow.
Continue to be students in life science. It's all relative. Dig. Thanks, Tiff.
Thank you. Love y'all.
All right.
Night night.
Come on.